Here at NCAA's, your season has kind of been crazy, doing amazing things. How did it feel to get second place here? How did it feel to get second place out here?
You know, I never thought I'd be like this disappointed with the second place, honestly. And I know like I've come a long way, like to be honest, the last like it's always been really hard. I just kind of been myself. I've been running for a while. I started to find myself like in December. I felt like I was really coming on, and I felt like I was ready to give her a challenge. And unfortunately today it was only about probably like 3K. But no, I'm excited with like the growth that I've had in just a couple months. But no, it's kind of a weird feeling that I have right now. Yeah.
Did you ever hesitate to go out with her in the beginning? 71st quarter.
No.
You knew you were going to stick no matter what?
Yeah, I mean, like, when I ran the 5K earlier this year on this track, I went out to 70, so honestly, like, our pace for the mile, even the first 2K was, like, what I kind of ran the first time I ran here, so I was pretty comfortable with that. I think we started to pick it up a little bit towards the middle there, and so then we started kind of getting ahead of that pace, and I found myself in a little bit of trouble, but I'm okay with, like, how far I made it in. I would have liked to, like, challenge her a little deeper. I mean, today I wasn't going to run 14:50. That wasn't in the cards. But hopefully next time it'll be closer.
You're only 1 second off the meet record. I mean, shows how well Parker ran.
Yeah, I mean, she's insanely talented, and she set a new bar for women's distance running, so it's she's dragging us all along with her, or at least we're trying to keep up. So yeah.
You spoke about your growth. I mean, how do you kind of assess your indoor season overall, where you have been able to drop some significantly fast times?
Yeah. Again, like I kind of found myself like in December, January. I felt like I was kind of coming back to myself where I'd been a couple years ago, and like started to be competitive kind of at that national level again, and that was really exciting.
Was there anything in particular you did after the cross-country season to kind of find yourself back on track and figure out yourself again?
I think I just put my head down and just got to work, and I just focused on, it sounds really like cheesy or cliche, but like focusing on the process, telling myself that I don't have to be there right now. I don't have to be any certain fitness or whatever right now, but just focusing on like, okay, at the end of the season this June, it's like how much growth can I make in that time, but just being focused on like every day making progress. So yeah.
You've had a really long NCAA career.
Yeah.
How do you balance this point in the season and starting to think about what comes next? And I'm sure you're talking with agents and groups and other coaches. How do you stay focused on the NCAA championship this week, knowing that so much wait's on the horizon?
I don't know. It's like all of that stuff can't happen unless you get the job done like right here in the moment. It's like you can't. Nothing in the future is guaranteed. It's only like what you're doing right now. So I mean, the better I run, the more opportunities I'm gonna have, hopefully. But no, just like again, like that stuff is only kind of like what you're doing now. And so yeah, I don't know if I answered that very well.
Taylor, being here early and then putting down that performance when nobody really got to appreciate it. I mean, what were there, 20 people in here at that time? Like, does it mean more like the fact that you, Parker, Doris, so like everybody got to do it in front of an audience? Because I don't think for all the great indoor performances that have been all around the country this year, I feel like that one didn't get the respect because there was like nobody here to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, no, the funny thing about that 5K was I didn't know I was running it until about like 10 minutes before.
Heat number 2, Sears, Berger, Effiong, and DeFran.
I wanted to wait till conference to get a qualifying time, hopefully in the nationals.
Sears in 3, the fastest qualifier to the 60 final. Effiong in 5 is already qualified in the 400.
I negotiated.
Sears and Effiong.
Let me warm up for the race and then we'll decide. And then I was able to convince him to let me do it. So.
And it was Effiong.
And how special is it just to continue to see all these sevens?
Oh my gosh.
Cross country was amazing, but this is like a whole other level.
No, it's insane. And she deserves it. Honestly, she has been through so much over the course of her collegiate career, just being injured so much. I've never seen somebody take so much time off, but just be so resilient and coming back to their current, their peak fitness so quickly. Just be so talented she is. And so, yeah.
Good job out there. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Taylor.